Hello, Ryan here. Another story about mindfulness. And today I will be stamping M127 because some of you suggested me picking a stamping plate with feathers and butterflies. So I picked this one. So let's get started. So I am picking three different stamping polish colors today. That will be the Moon Glow, Straight Up Black, and Bliss. The story I wanted to share today is it's pretty interesting thinking back, very surreal, unexpected. I remember one day I was just at home. It was on a weekend, so I have a neighbor nearby me. Let's say her name is Jennifer. So remember one day I was just out inside and then I heard someone call my name, Ren, Ren. I said, okay. So I was thinking, what's going on? So I went out and checked. Okay, what's going on? And then I see Jennifer, what's standing next to the dryer. She looks it's not anything urgent, but she looks frozen, standing next to the dryer. Okay, so we're standing next to the dryer with, so she was under a small structure. So that there's a shade with a structure, and then she was standing next to the dryer, standing very still, with one hand holding on one of the pillar. So I said, "Oh, what's going on?" And then she didn't say much, but you can tell from her expression that something is not right. So I went up to her and check her out and see how I can help. So she's been not that well for some time. And at that time, I sensed that it's not thing really like urgent. Perhaps at that time, I had a thought that maybe she has some anxiety at that moment, or maybe even like a panic attack. Um, it was very interesting because I was just like we were just eyes to eyes and kind of looking. They didn't say much, but I just went and be there and see what can I help. She was, to be honest, I didn't exactly remember what she was telling me. I remember she is scheduled to have like a surgery at some point in the future, in the near future at that time. So I I just listened. I didn't say much. Sometimes I felt like when people ask for or call us or ask for something, we have a tendency that we wanted to fix something. And of course, at that time, I'm really not in a position to um, fix anything. I'm not a doctor or anything. So I was just listening, and she was not very clear of what she wanted to express to me. But I just be there and trying to understand as much as possible. I think it's something that she has worry about. Perhaps it's the surgery or so forth. So I was there, listen, and believe it or not, sometimes you're there for a friend or someone close to you, but you don't really say much. There's like a form of communication that is not expressed in words. I'm not sure if you folks have experiences like that. So to describe that moment, that um, experience, it was a lot like that. Then we were just kind of I was just kind of being there for that moment. And then somehow an insight come along. It's like, because she was still, she was not as nervous when she called my name. So we're standing there for a few minutes, and then somehow I remember there was this breeze, because we live there are houses around us, but there's like not alleys, but like between houses there is a gap that the winds will pass by. So there's a breeze, and I felt that breeze towards me, and I said, oh, I suggested that, why don't we do a very simple um, meditation, mindfulness with her at that time. I had the insight that I trying to get her back to the present moment. I think that was my intention. I wanted to get her back to the present moment. Let me script this first. See how that goes. So, oh, look at that. So beautiful. So remember that was happening, and then we started doing the meditation. What I did was, first I told her, oh, I remember this is what I did. I kind of touch her forearm just like this and try to bring her back. Like, oh, can you sense me touching you gently on the forearm? And she said yes. And then I said, oh, can you feel, just bring back and put all your awareness to the air, to the wind, touches our skin at that time. Okay. And then I was, we were standing, right? So I guided her. Uh, can you feel your feet, you know, gripping the ground? I say bring all your awareness to how your feet touches the ground. Okay, so we were doing exercise like that. As the breeze came, I said, can you feel the air? What's the temperature? So I was, kind of engaging with her, and pretty much, that's what we did at that moment. And I felt like she was able to come back to the present moment, and it was, yeah, that's it. It wasn't really a lot to share, but that was really that experience. I felt that, perhaps it helped her and then give her some insight. And afterward, I encourage her, oh, maybe you should consider practicing, some form of daily mindfulness and meditation. Because I think a lot, when we were, having casual conversations, that a lot of the things we experience day to day, or worries and stuff, is because we are not being present. So I kind of suggested that she um, to consider that. I think I remember I actually got her a book as well, because she has shown some interest. But yeah, that was the story. How about one more stamp? One more stamp. How about the bliss color? Do you folks have any story about how mindfulness helped you at a moment, or maybe a friend call you and you didn't know what to do, but basically what actually helped at that time was just trying to be as present with them as possible? Yeah, let us know. Drop down your comment, share your simple story, and I think with a little bit more mindfulness for all of us, there can be only benefits, and that's what we need nowadays. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.